Transplant some cucumbers, and what I like to do here is two main things, and one is compost tea, and the other is endomycorrhizae, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but there's two different kinds. There's endo and ecto. Endo is what we want for herbaceous things like vegetable plants, annual plants. So what I do is I get some compost tea. I brewed this for a day. I'm just stirring it up. Actually, this is 3 cups of compost tea diluted into 5 gallons of rainwater. So just stir that up. Then we got some cucumber seedlings. And so what we're going to do, this one is, I think this one's a lemon one. This one's not too root bound, so we don't really need to do much with the roots. They seem to be okay. What we're going to do here is just dunk them in there. Get it nice and saturated. And then take just a little bit of this, and woohoo, that's a little bit more than I should have put on there, but you just want it to make direct contact with the roots, because it's what it is it's a fungus, and it forms a symbiotic relationship with the roots and helps uptake nutrients out of the soil, and in turn the plant gives the fungus food to live. So it's nice, and it's really good. It actually makes the plants much more drought tolerant, which is good here in Austin. So that seems to be an ongoing theme here. And that's basically it. Just rinse and repeat. And if you're wondering, the compost tea, what I put in there, I put 2 things, and I'll have a video on that later, but it's mostly worm castings and humus oil, which is just humus from, it's basically the forest floor from Alaska. I guess they bag it and they take it from Alaska, so it's really not, I guess, that eco-friendly in terms of the amount of fuel spent to get it here, but it is a really good source of humic acid and just nutrients. So I put some humus oil, I culture it for a while in a tray, and I'll explain that later. But I've got humus oil and worm castings in here, is basically what I use for my compost tea. So it's a really good way to get the soil food web going, you know, right around the area of the root zone where the plant's going to start growing. Just kind of inoculates everything, gets it all started. So basically you're transplanting a plant, but even more so, you're transplanting a whole bunch of bacteria. You're transplanting a whole food chain of bacteria and fungus. So now, once we get that going, usually what I like to do is just get some, just kind of water them with compost tea. This is probably not the best container, but make it work.
Or not. You get something else.
All right, and that's it. That's how I transplant cucumbers. Thanks for watching.